Today we're gonna do a sun-kissed look, which is one of my favorites, especially on a summer day. And I have Abigail here with me, my favorite makeup artist. She usually helps me out in most of my photo shoots. And today she's gonna show us how easy it is to get this look step by step. So stay tuned.
In order to achieve this look, we're going to start by prepping the skin, and we can do that with the HD High Definition Primer by Makeup Forever. I actually use this all the time and it works great when you're going on events and trying to keep your makeup for a very long period of time. After that, we're going to be using Greftobian HD Glamour Cream. I have used actually for Haya, Vixen and Femme Fatale from their Warm palette, which works really great, and you can mix it with moisturizer to get a little less coverage or more coverage depending on the time of the year, the event that you're going to, and also depending on how much makeup you usually like to have on. After that, we're going to be adding some corrector palette cream underneath her eyes as a concealer. Actually, the color is soft orange neutral. It's a blue neutralizer underneath her eyes. This works very, very well. I would definitely recommend you put the foundation first, starting from your forehead and work your way down. You can use a regular brush, a foundation brush, and then not cover the eyes, and after that you do cover the eyes with the corrector, with the concealer. To define Haya's eyebrows today, we're going to use Makeup Forever. They have a waterproof eyebrow corrector, which is really great. It's actually been used under water shoots and it works really great, so it's definitely waterproof. And the number that we're using for her is number 3. It's one of the darker shades. And I will be using a stiff brow brush. When it comes to brushes, you can always also find a great eyebrow brush at any of the craft stores. I have been able to find some great ones from there before, because the actual brush is not that much different than you would find at a makeup place. And that's what we're going to do. Just start on the inside and work our way out, and make sure it's defined. Don't only use a couple of drops for this. This is a very heavy product, so just use a tiny bit and just work your way through the brow, and then just brush it with maybe with a mascara wand. That will work really great. For eyeshadows today, we're using 2 different eyeshadows, both from Inglot, from the Freedom System. One is Shined, number 46, and the other one is Matte, number 335. So we're going to start with Shine on the inside, and this is a really pretty color. It's very shimmery, very nice beige that has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. So we're going to be using that on the inside of the eyelid, on the inside part of the eyelid, and then use a detail brush to do it underneath. Once we do that, then we can use the matte eyeshadow 335 right on the crease, and we can blend it in with a blending fluff brush or another brush that you may have. It's any common brush will work for this. Just make sure that you dab the product instead of brushing it all in, because what's going to happen is that you're going to end up with no product by the time you blend it. So make sure you dab, and then you can start blending. So you put both of the colors first and then just start blending them one into another. For the mascara, we're going to use one of my favorite products, Grey Lash by Maybelline. This product has been with me for a very long time. I use it, and it's actually great. It works really great for different projects. When it comes to photo shoots or for brides, it just works well every time. So we're going to be using this today, and as we place it, in order to avoid clumps, we're going to be using a metal eyelash definer C221 by Crown Brush. In order to get the sun-kissed look, we're going to be using an all-over color by Sephora. It's actually a peachy gold color, and we're going to place it on the cheekbones. Well, we can actually do this with our fingers. I think it gets more of the effect, and we can actually go up to the temples and go into the cheekbones. Make sure we cover all that area. Right underneath that, we can use blush number 70 by Inglot. Again, blush 70 by Inglot right underneath. And we can actually blend those two in with a brush. And in order to get even more of a glow, we can use a bronzer. Any bronzer we have at home works just fine. We can use a powder brush and just add the bronzer underneath. For the lips, we're going to use Whirl by MAC lip liner, and I'm actually focusing on the bow of the lip, and I'm lining underneath, actually on the bottom liner, on the bottom lip part of the lip, just a little bit, and blending it in with my fingers. Why don't I line the whole lip? Because I want to keep this look very, very natural, and it's going to have a gloss on top, so I don't want any harshness. So after that, after I have the lip ready, the lip liner ready, we're going to use Mirenesse Lip Balm number 18. This color is really beautiful, and it goes perfect with the eyeshadow that we have used, the Shine 46. Once we have that, once we place the lip gloss, we're going to blend it in really well. We want to make sure that there are no lines. This lip gloss is a little bit on the thicker side. So let's just be generous and put a lot on the lips and blend it in with our fingers as well. Make sure it's not sticking to anything. And once we have that, we're going to have our lips ready. As our last touch, we're going to be using the Magic Powder by Mirenesse Studio Magic BB Pore Powder. And this is actually a great powder, and I have been using it with two different brushes. The first brush is a large brush, which we use all over the face. And we will be using a smaller brush for underneath our eyes. This is just to bring a little bit more brightness underneath the eyes and sort of complete our look. This powder smells delicious. It's very nice, and it'll definitely go with our sun-kissed look. So yeah, so this is our look. You know, I hope that you feel really comfortable about trying it. It's a very soft look. It's perfect for the summer. And yeah, just let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you for tuning in, and look out for my next makeup look on goodgoodgorgeous.com.